So before we start doing some C#, basically you're going to be downloading Visual Studio Express, and for desktop you can just search for it. And I think right now you get a free trial for 30 days or something, and then you have to register for it. It's just an email address, and you can just register for it right away, and it's free. And once you get that, I'll run you through the steps, of course, in the next video. But basically what's going to happen is we're going to make a program, and it's going to look like this. And I kind of wanted to make this video about like a basics of what memory looks like and how you're going to be using memory when you program, and just understanding how that works really will make it way easier on you later. And that's what I didn't know actually when I just dove into programming, then realized that later I had to backtrack. So we should do this first. In the next video we're going to do some real programming. Right now I'm going to explain what does this mean. When you do int x equals 8, you know that now x has a value of 8. But where does it go? How does it get back? What does it look like in memory? So basically we have to understand what bits and bytes are, because especially if you understand what these two are, you'll be able to understand how memory works and be a more efficient programmer. So if you look at RAM, let's look at RAM actually. If you look at RAM and you look at images and you look at, let's say, this one, it's a chip, and all of these little mini chips on the RAM chip, all of them hold buckets, basically, in a really simplified way. It's just buckets of bytes, right? This one's what, 1 gigabyte. It's like 10 to the 9th bytes, so it's like 1 billion bytes. There's 1 billion of these bytes that you can use. Of course, your computer, when you start it, it allocates some bytes to, programs. And when you'll be making your program, when you'll be running this bit of code, basically your operating system is going to say that at some point, well, I think before you load it, it's going to say that your program is going to use these memories from, out of 1 billion, it's going to find these consecutive blocks. If not, well, there's other ways of getting to it. But anyway, it's going to allocate these blocks and say that what you wrote goes in here, right? And it's going to keep some free space. We're going to look at this in more depth. And in the free space, so basically these bytes will be holding the actual text for these command lines. And the ones that are free, once the program runs, it's going to allocate X somewhere to here and whatever else you make. And that's why you have to make sure you understand how that works, because you can run out of this space. Okay, so quickly, what are these blocks and how do they work? They hold bytes. What is a byte? First, before you look at a byte, I think I should pause this and, yeah, to make it quick. Yes, I'll pause this.